Oh wait, you know what? This one is the Chaun Legend. This one is the square one. And then this is the Gel X. These are the coffin tips. So these are two different ones actually. So I do want to show you guys basically the different ones. And I am going to be doing a kind of like do my nails with me. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and face my camera down. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and get my mount ready real quick. And get it ready for my camera. And then we're going to go ahead and get into today's video. Alright you guys, to get into today's video, I thought I was going to do a work with me and talk while I work. But it didn't turn out that way. I felt like I ended up kind of just kept talking and talking. So let's go ahead and get into the video. First, I'm going to go ahead and push my cuticles back and clip them down. And then now I'm going to go ahead and take a buffer. And I'm just going to go ahead and lightly buff across all the nails, making sure to get in the nooks and crannies as much as I can. But if I didn't get everything, it's not really that big of a deal because I am going to be using my drill. Alright you guys, and then right here you guys are going to get this bit. This thing is a lifesaver. I love this thing. You guys don't have to worry about cutting yourself. It is super kind of like more of a safety bit, but all it does is exfoliate that cuticle off, and honestly is so good. Alright, and for the gels that you guys could use, you could use either one of these. I'm using the sensitive one. The other one, it does have henna in it, so if you do have skin allergies and whatnot, I would recommend going with the sensitive one. But I do hear that the henna one, that one is supposed to stay longer, but the lasting power on the sensitive one is just as good. I recommend trying both, especially if you're having problems with the sensitive one. But honestly, so far with me, I've had these nails that you see in the video that I'm doing, I've had them on for 3 days and I'm not experiencing any lifting whatsoever. I do notice a little bit of sensitivity on my thumb, a little bit, just because with my thumb I ended up actually getting my gel on there, so I don't think that it was from the actual gel that I'm putting on right now. I think it was more of the gel, like my colored gels from Tracy's Nails. I do know I get sensitive from those, but so far from this gel right here, the sensitive one, I've been in the clear, thankfully. So yeah, I don't think I am going to be wearing nails all the time. But just because I do want to avoid getting allergic to this gel as well, I really don't want to get allergic to this, so I want to use it not on the regular, just because I find that with me using acrylic and whatnot, that is what I ended up getting allergic to. But I am going to put this in the light for 60 to 90 seconds. It depends on your lamp, you guys. This is when you guys are curing, it is something that is very, very important, because if the base is weak and it's not all the way dry, then you're going to experience like a whole bunch of stuff going on, either that the nails don't attach correctly, or they come off too fast, or just like a lot of problems. I do want to mention that both of these, they both have a heat spike, and what a heat spike is, if you guys aren't familiar with nails, is that it's a chemical reaction in the gel where it just, once it starts to cure, it gets really, really hot. And honestly, the first layer that I had put on, it wasn't that bad. Sometimes what you'll find yourself having to do is pull your hand out of the light, let it cool down, and then put it back in. And I find that that works best for me. I do feel like after I had put it on the tips, when I put on the tips, it was so much more painful. But other than that, I feel like that is the only thing so far that I've had to complain about these nails, is the heat spike when I put the tips on. But I do know that if you guys are using the sculpted one, you need a lot more gel to fill inside of where the sculpted tip is versus like your natural nail. So you need to make sure that everything is connected without smashing them down too much, because then you'll lose that apex shape and you'll find yourself having to go in and shape a lot. But if you do it the correct way, I feel like these ones are really, really good. I ended up getting this brush, so we are going to try it. They say to etch the bottom of the nail, and so that's basically what I am doing. The brush that you see in the video right here, I got from Hobby Lobby. and it was $7.99 for it. And it is okay with acetone. So that was something that I wanted this brush for, is to be using it for cleanup and whatnot, and to etch the underside of these nails. And honestly, get acetone and etch the underside of these nails, and it'll make it so much easier for you guys. I am going to be doing an alternative of Apres. I don't know if I pronounce it right, Apres. But anyways, I am going to be doing a video on that, a cheaper alternative, so stay tuned for that. It might be in a few weeks, just because I do want to wait for these nails to come off. So if that is something that you guys are interested in seeing, a more affordable way to get gel nails on, please subscribe to my channel so you guys will be able to be notified every time I post a new video, and you guys will be able to see that video and without missing it. Alright, you guys, so this is the first nail. I'm going to go ahead and apply the second nail. They are all etched, and honestly I like doing it this way better, just because I feel like you don't miss nothing, and I feel like they stood on really good. I noticed when I etched with the Dremel at the bottom, I feel like it wasn't really all that great. Sorry I'm not in screen, you guys. I really try hard to be in screen, but with the way my camera was set up today, it was just kind of a mess. But anyways, you guys, you could see that one, it needed more. So what you want to do is press down and swipe off, and that will take all the gel with it. Do not just lift up, because all that gel, it's going to flood your cuticle. And with all the gel that I am using, you guys, it is going to have a higher heat spike, so it will burn. I do want to let you guys know that. I mean, some of my clients that they've tried it this week, I feel like they haven't really complained too much. I mean, my sister, she complained, and honestly with me, I'm complaining about it. So not all people are sensitive to the heat spike, but some are, and I was one of them. And then you're going to want to get a lot of that gel. I like to have something to rest my hand on. Just as an option. You guys could get a shot glass, put it upside down. You guys could get like a nail polish bottle, and then go ahead and tap the light first and then put it underneath. I do want to get the Apres light just because it is cordless, and I love having everything cordless and rechargeable. I feel like that makes my job so much easier, and I hate having cords all over the place. And my nail desk is in the center of my room, so I really don't want to have cords going all over the place, just because that would make me have to have an extension cord, because for these mini UV lights, they all have a cord on them, and the cord is actually very short. So you find yourself basically having to work right next to an outlet. And then sometimes I notice that on the sidewalls of the nail, the gel doesn't go all the way down. So what I would do is just swipe more down, and then put the glob of the gel, put it at the tip, and then press down. And I feel like that helps make it flow to where you need it to flow so much more easier than if you didn't paint halfway down the tip. And then I like to check my sizes as well going into this. And then you guys could see I am painting, and then I'm going to add a glob. And then I needed more, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, you guys, and now next I'm going to go ahead and take a buffer, and I'm just going to lightly buff across the edges, making sure that they are super straight across, and that I'm going to go side to side motion. I do feel like that has been helping me, making sure that they are straight and they don't end up having that moon shape where the tips are longer than the center of the nail, and I feel like this helps tremendously. So if you guys are having that problem, highly recommend trying out this method. And I kind of like to look at the nails all together, and I feel like to me that kind of is able to see better if they are straight. I feel like before I would always do one individual nail and just really examine the one nail, but I feel like once you kind of hold them all like in front of you and look at all of them as a whole, I feel like that's when you guys are able to kind of see more of your flaws and what you need to fix. And the buffer that I am using is from Mia's Secret. And then I'm going to get my little dust brush, you guys. I love this dust brush. I got it. I didn't even need a dust brush. I just got it because it looks so pretty. I will go ahead and link one down in the description below just because they are so beautiful. I love it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is getting a fine sanding bit, and I'm just going to go ahead and go along all my cuticle and making sure that is flush with my natural nail. You guys could do this before you apply them or do it after. This part is totally up to you. I've seen people do both and they both come out just as flawless. So if you are a beginner, I think maybe doing it off of your nail would actually be easier just so you don't end up cutting yourself. But if you are somebody that has been doing nails or you guys feel like you could trust yourself with a drill, I recommend doing it this way as well. Both ways, I feel like no way's the wrong way, really, but. And then look at them from both ways, you guys, because I did notice I feel like I had to blend on this side, these sides of my nails more than the other side. Alright guys, I went ahead and buffed off camera just to kind of hurry up the process a little bit, and then I am getting a base coat. This base coat is from Tracy's Nails. This does go with the collection that she just came out with, and what I'm going to do is get this super light pink color. This is also from Tracy's Nails. She has a really great color line if you guys are looking for something that is super pigmented. And then I'm just going to go ahead and marble this on. The marbling is honestly super easy. You just put the base coat and then you dab on this and kind of just swirl it around until you feel like it's blended. And the polish that I'm using is Innocent. I used this polish as well to marble in with that base coat, and I don't know if you guys could see it on camera. I feel like I can, but it is a very soft light pink. It's super pretty. I thought I would go with this instead of your typical white. And then I'm going to go ahead and do another marbled nail right here. And again, going in with Tracy's base coat and going in with Innocent from Tracy's Nails. And I'm just going to kind of press this until where I feel like it needs to go. I kind of would go diagonals and kind of like make Ys as I'm going diagonals. And then add in anywhere I kind of feel like I need a little bit more. And then cleaning up around the edges. I really try hard not to get any gel or anything on my nails or on my skin just because how sensitive I am to it. So I try to wipe away any of the gel as soon as I can. And I pop that into the light for 60 seconds, and now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the second coat. For you guys, and I am going in with the Creations. The reason why I say that is because it's kind of spelled Creations, but instead of with the A in it, they put an 8. Well, anyways, that is the gel I am using right here, and honestly, you guys, these are so good. I ended up getting these at my local nail supplies. They don't have them on their online store, but if I could find them for you guys, I will definitely link them because they are beautiful. Alright, and now I'm going to get my OPI striper brush, and I am just going to do a thin line all the way down. I wanted to get the same striper brushes that I would use in my old videos, but I cannot find those anywhere. I looked on Amazon, I looked at my local nail supply where I would get them before, and now I cannot find them anywhere, you guys. So I ended up going with OPI, and I was afraid trying out a new brush, but honestly, they are pretty good. I really, really like them. And the product is not hard to get out of those ones at all. I use my normal brush cleaner, the same one that you guys see me using all the time, a montage one. But I wanted to just do a thin line, and I cleaned it up a little bit just because I feel like the glitter got out of place. So I took my little cleanup brush and cleaned that up. And the shade that I did use, it is in shade 12. Super, super pretty. They don't have names. They are all just numbers. And this is what they are looking like, you guys. I'm super happy about how they're coming out. And at this moment, I was just looking at them and hoping, like, dang, I really hope that I am not allergic. But so far, so good. And it's been 3 days, you guys. The only nail that had gotten, like, somewhat swollen from the product is my thumb. And it was because I actually got my gel polish on there. And I ended up going in with acetone and cleaning it up. And both of those things I'm super, super sensitive to. You guys, and this is what they look like. They look so cute. I wanted to show you guys that C-curve, the apex on the sides. They look so good. Let me know down in the comments if you guys think these look like acrylics or do they look like press-ons. Let me know. Comment down below. And then I'm going to take this matte polish. This is from Nail Addicts. This matte top coat is honestly pretty bomb. I am going to be doing a matte top coat review for you guys. So my last one that I did want to get is it just came in the mail. So I'm super, super, super excited. I'm going to go over basically what I like about them, what I don't like about them, the wear of them, and everything, you guys. So stay tuned for that video because I am going to be doing a gloss top coat one too, just because for a while I was having trouble finding a good gloss top coat. And so I'm hoping that I found one. So stay tuned for both of those videos, you guys. They will be in the beginner nail videos and kind of like a review style video as well. And now it is time for a gloss top coat. One that I love over gel polishes is Tracy's Nails. I love her so much. I wouldn't really recommend this one for over colored acrylic just because I don't know why, but I don't know if you've ever had a gel top coat that wants to separate on the surface, but that one will do that with colored acrylic. I don't know what it is, but it works great over gel, but I've experienced that over the colored acrylic. But overall, this gel is super shiny, and even my clients that they work with color, I find that when they come back, hair color does not stain this top coat. Honestly, you guys, the top coat of Tracy's Nails is bomb. So if you have a lot of gel clients, I kind of wanted to show you guys basically what the nails look like. And then even this was my client that she does hair color all the time. And those were her nails. They still look so glossy. They look so good, you guys. So even if you have to pause it and check them out and zoom in or whatever you have to do, check that out because honestly, that gel polish is so good. I love it. Honestly, you guys, how much I do really like her products. I wish I was an affiliate with her just so you guys would be able to get a code, but I am not. Hopefully, maybe one day I will be able to because she has really, really great products, and I know she doesn't really affiliate her products with anyone. So, but honestly, she's such an amazing business owner. She's so super, super sweet. Always repost your work. So if you guys do use her products, make sure you are tagging her because she will repost your stuff, and I think that is super, super sweet. Alright, you guys, now I went ahead and got my crystals out. I ended up going in with the rose gold one and then a crystal AB. I thought that would be super pretty. And then got my montage resin. If you guys get one thing from montage, get this resin, you guys. You will love me for this. Your stones will not fall. You will love this. I know everybody really likes that Zulay glue, and for a while mine was great, but I don't know if it was because of the fact that I didn't put it in the refrigerator or what. but my stones kept falling and falling. So I do really want to try to figure out how to make it work. Maybe watch some of her videos and see what I can do so they will stay. There is no, I've heard a lot of people having experiences where they get white with it too, like around the crystals. But honestly, I haven't experienced that. But the only time I've ever experienced that is I put my hands in water right after putting the stones on. Then a white, I don't know, it just looks like white crusty stuff around, like on the glue. Like the way the chemical reaction with the water and the glue, it just does not look pretty. And it ends up turning white and crusty looking. Alright, you guys, and this is the final look. I kind of wanted to show you guys different angles of them and what they are looking like. But the apex on them looks so good. The C-curve looks amazing. I would highly recommend these tips so far. I am going to be doing an updated review on them in my next video. So my next video, I will have them on for about a week, so you'll be able to see. I don't know if I'm able to keep them this long, you guys, because I do have to work tonight. And honestly, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I've been struggling just the few days that I've had them on, and I think I put them on Saturday, and today is Monday. And they're going strong. I've stubbed them. I've done a whole bunch of stuff to them, and honestly, they're still doing good. And a reminder, I did use the sensitive gel because I know there's not really that many reviews on the sensitive one. I know everybody uses this gold bottle, which is just their regular extend. And I really wanted to do the sensitive one. One, because I'm sensitive, and two, because there's not really many reviews on it. So if I could do that for you guys and girls that might be sensitive to the product, I hope this video will help you guys having nails on again, because I know with me, after I had my son, I kept my nails off for almost 2 years, you guys, and it feels so good. Even though I only have one nail or one hand done as we speak, I honestly love looking at my nails. I feel like I look at them all the time. And John, my fiance, he's always like, dang, you love your nails. And so he kind of makes fun of me because I'm always looking at them. Alright, you guys, now I am going to go ahead and clean up my stuff, wipe down my bottles, and I'm going to go ahead and put all my stuff away. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and follow me on IG because I am pretty active on there. I love posting my stories and my TikToks and my Reels. I love all of that, you guys. And if you guys didn't know, YouTube actually has like some sort of thing of Reels as well, so make sure to check them out too. They're pretty cool. Alright, you guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I'll be back with more videos. Bye!